we have to give Gotham some props.
Jaden Shaw, like Jalen Howell, like they have so many studs.
And they got their swagger back.
I just want to thank the one fan who had the guts to say, you kind of stink. This is let's go, folks.
That looks like I'm flipping everyone off a little bit, but
maybe it means let's fucking go.
Attention. The party is about to commence.
Welcome to the party.
What's up, party people? I'm Julie Foudy.
I'm Abby Wambach. We're a little tired this morning, folks.
We are.
Because these above 45-year-olds are not used to going out late nights
really
and
kind,
hanging
actually.
out with the young folk of the NWSL Championship weekend.
No.
I
And then Declan is like, Mom, Sunday night football. Let's go. It's at SoFi. Rams are playing the Bucks. And I thought at the time, like a few weeks ago, that was a really good idea. And I was like, oh. So I took 3 teenage boys to SoFi after I got home super late after the game, right? Like 11 p.m. Then I did all our podcast stuff on Sunday to try and prep for today, and then went to freaking SoFi with 3 boys. And there was so much flatulence, is all I have to say. The whole time. I was like, honestly, what are you all eating? This is insane.
and they just like they just let it go in the car? Are they like,
Oh, the whole time.
what is that?
I was like, this is, y'all. Oh, boys, man, they're funny. But they were entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I will tell you, I told Glennon last night, I was like, Julie's at this NFL game right now. And she goes, that woman has a no, she doesn't quit. She's got no quit in her. She just goes. She's just like, she's gonna die, and she's gonna say, I did it all. I did all that I could. is what Julie's gonna say.
With the windows down, because the gas is from the boys is bad. Yeah, I got there, and you know, like, so have you done a game in SoFi?
Yeah,
It was amazing,
I did the
but-
Super Bowl, but so that's a little different years ago.
Yeah, but like, you know, that huge video screen.
You're just
with the
watching it on
sunken in-
TV. You're just watching it
I
on
know,
TV.
it's like you're watching it on TV.
Just stay home.
But it's kind of it kind of makes you a little dizzy.
Yeah.
You know, because like it's so much.
Yeah.
It's a lot in your face. So I was like, on top of being so tired, I was like, oh my God. I feel nauseous, y'all.
Yeah. The screen
This
is
video
so big.
screen's
Like
a lot.
when the
Yeah.
the people on the screen are like 15 times bigger than you in your body, it feels a little daunting. Yeah, I get that.
Oh my gosh, but what a fun weekend we had.
I know. Jules, I don't know if you know this, but this is the first NWSL championship game I've gone to since the one I was in the first couple of years at the NWSL.
Wow.
Since like 2013. And boy, have things changed. like we lost that game to Portland, and I remember like we were it was in Buffalo, well, it was in Rochester, and the team's locker rooms, like they were I think that they were trailers, like we were in 2 trailers. And so after the game, you know, the ceremonies and stuff happen, but after the game, like all of us are like walking out, and people are trying to figure out what we're going to do, you know, and like we just like both teams went to like a pub in Rochester, New York to go like celebrate, and there was nobody knew
There's
who we
nothing
were.
planned.
Yeah, we were just like just going, and I was like, this is so, it's just very different. There's all these parties. You got to go, you know, the red carpet, and Julie and I,
We skipped.
yeah, I don't do red carpet.
I don't like them either.
I mean, what
like-
am I wearing? What am I going to show? What are we
I'm
doing?
like, I don't know, TJ Maxx. That's what I always say. I don't know, TJ Maxx. That's where I got it.
Well, Jules, you and I walk into this club, essentially. It's like the Just Women's
the
Sports
Just
Party.
Women's Sports, yeah.
And every day it's the who's who of women's soccer is in this bar club situation. The music is so loud, we can't hear each other. So we spend the whole 30 minutes that we stayed. We spend the whole 30 minutes going, what? Huh? Yeah, what?
You did what? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was so awful.
What'd
And
you
then
say?
on top of that, I'm having hot flashes because I'm still in my damn podcast clothes, which I had sweated through because I still didn't have time from our live podcast and all our twerking with the ping pong game.
Which
I'm like,
reminds
I'm
me,
stinky.
I have to apologize to all of the people who came and took pictures with us at the meet and greet. I didn't realize
After the podcast.
after the live podcast at the Ally House, I didn't realize how into the gaming I would get and how I would just immediately start to viciously sweat. And I had a sweater on, but my undershirt was just really. It was clean. It was clean. I swear.
She took party people. She took her top.
We gotta have a picture of this.
Took her top off. She goes, oh my God, I smell myself through the sweater. I
Oh
smell
my
myself.
God.
Do you smell me? Do you smell me? I was like, no, I'm standing like 3 fans between us. I can't smell you. She goes, so I go, take your top off. Let me see. She takes her sweater off. She's got these huge
Pits.
huge pits,
Just
sweat
sweating.
pits.
Sweat. I was really invested in winning those games, the minute to win it. But I also feel like,
And you did.
did I not wear deodorant? Like, what is happening? I'm 45. Does deodorant just stop working?
The best part is she asked this fan who was taking a picture next to her, she goes, I'm so sorry. I sweated way more than I thought I would. She goes, do I stink? And the fan goes,
Kinda. Kinda. And so,
I died. So Abby the whole time was high-fiving people like this with her
I
pits
would
down.
not lift
Like,
my arms, man. I was like,
she wouldn't even put her arm around people. She was just like leaning in with both arms.
my wife knows this. Like, that is my worst nightmare, is to stink. I do not, because as an athlete, I sweated so much, and I got a lot of feedback from teammates over the years that I needed to make sure I showered, and I needed to make sure I put deodorant on back in high school. And so like I've been really conscious of it. But boy, this was I just want to thank the one fan who had the guts to say, kinda. Yeah, you do. You kind of stink. I mean, you guys, I sprinted home after this event. I got in the shower. I took like a 30-minute shower, just like washing and rewashing.
Oh, so good. All from the ping pong twerk game. Oh my God. All right. We'll talk more about that. We'll also talk. Abby went home to watch the game with Glennon, which is really cute, and explain the game to Glennon.
She's like, how else am I going to understand what's happening if you don't come home and watch this game with me?
But I stayed and ended up, and we'll talk more about this in a bit, but I ended up doing every U.S. women's national team game. The Lavelles, Rose's parents, are like, let's go. The shot ski is out, and now their fireball tradition is public knowledge. That is now coming out.
What is
But
the
for
tradition?
years,
What is the tradition?
so Rose's mom, Janet, sneaks fireball into stadiums for years. And every time the team scores, the U.S. women's national team scores, they do a fireball shot. And Rose is like, oh, she sneaks it in my grandma, because who's going to search a grandma? Like, she's got it in every pocket. She's got them shoved down her bra.
The Lavelles are my favorite parents.
So the joke is always like, she's like a clown car. It's like she just pulls fireballs out of every pocket, of every orifice. I'm like, what? Like out of her ear, it comes a fireball shot. I'm like, what is happening? So they're always texting me like, let's do fireball shots. I'm like, I got to call a game. Can't do fireball shots.
Right.
No, I'm not doing fireball shots.
But you weren't calling
this.
Yeah, you weren't calling this game.
Was not working this game. And so I was like, let's go, Janet. Where is the shot ski being set up? So I joined the Gotham pregame tailgate. I dragged Brandy with us. Brandy Chastain and I walked over to Gotham's pregame. Oh my God. More on that and more on the Alley House and all good stories from the weekend. But first, Abigail.
Yeah.
Because we got stories for days.
We do.
And that would be the whole podcast. Let's get this party started with the highlights and headlines you'll want to celebrate this week in women's sports. Our party starter is brought to you by Ally, the bank that's your ally. When I say ally, you say
whoop. Only the folks who are at the Ally House will understand that. Julie got the crowd fired up, and it was one of my favorite things about the whole day. I really loved it. I felt
I say ally, you say whoop, ally, whoop, ally, whoop. Better than a drinking game.
Okay, so topic number one, we want to get into this party starter. The battle for Trinity Rodman is heating up. Heating up, Julie. According to The Athletic,
hot.
Yeah, super hot. Trinity Rodman has a major offer from DC Power of the USL Super League. It's a deal so large that NWSL cannot match it under its $3.3 million salary cap. Jules, and for those who don't know, the USL Super League, it launched in August 2024 and plays a fall to spring season. Unlike the NWSL, the Super League, it has no salary cap, no draft, and a full roster building freedom. And players become free agents when contracts end. Now, Commissioner Jessica Berman says the NWSL will, in quotes, fight to keep Rodman. And Trinity says she's honored but doesn't want to feel trapped as she figures out her next steps. And the bottom line is this. This is the first real domestic bidding war in the U.S. women's soccer, NWSL, and could a move by Trinity's reset the power dynamics between leagues? We are going to obviously be reporting on that as we hear more in the coming days and weeks.
Yeah.
But my God,
I don't think DC Power, obviously, with USL is going to get her.
No, but it's important to note
it could be Europe.
Yeah, that
of course
that money could be a way to even leverage and drive more value overseas as well, right?
Right. So and the thing is, like we want her to stay here in the United States. I get it. It's very appealing, but hopefully they can sort something out. Okay.
Yeah, we want her to stay. And then also, as it relates to Trinity and the NWSL viewership, the viewership is way up. Meanwhile, the NWSL continues to surge, and the league delivered record-breaking growth across ESPN platforms this season, recording a 61% increase in average viewership for the regular season. That is huge. 61% increase.
That's awesome.
3 of the top 5 most watched NWSL matches on ABC and ESPN featured the Washington Spirit, led by who else? Trinity Rodman. So, she's got a lot of things in her back pocket to say, look at what I'm doing. I'm helping actually grow this game. And honestly, it's like, the valuations of these teams isn't going up because of the ownerships, right? It's going up because these players are making names for themselves. And we do need to keep these names in the league in order for the league to continue to thrive. So love that.
Yep.
Jules, you're up now, I think, on the next party starter.
All right. Dallas keeps winning. And we're talking WNBA. I don't know if y'all saw the draft lottery for the WNBA, but the Dallas Wings landed the number 1 again, as that draft lottery was held on Sunday. And that's the second straight year. So, of course, last year, so they've gone back-to-back number 1 picks. and a chance to add another young star to the roster. Last year they got Rookie of the Year Paige Beckers. Top candidates for this year's number one for 2026, not this, next year's number one, 2026's number one, include LSU's Flau'jae Johnson, TCU's Olivia Miles, of course, UConn's Azzi Fudd, UCLA's Lauren Betts. You could also add 19-year-old Spanish forward Awa Pham to the mix. So Dallas Wings with that number one. Number 2 pick goes to Minnesota. Number 3 to Seattle. Number 4 to Washington. And number 5 to Chicago. And side note, I don't know if you've seen this, Abs, but the dynamic Dallas duo of Paige and Cooper Flagg and their support for each other is so adorable. Like Cooper Flagg is like Paige is just a stud. But after a recent career high performance that Paige watched courtside, Flagg said, "It's kind of cool to see for her to show up. I was able to go to one of her games right after the draft when I got down here. It's just cool to see the support and show up and be there for each other." Aww.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's where they pick with the draft. They get that number 1 pick, and it's basically where they're going to actually get their players for next year. So that is a big one.
Okay, so Jules, the draft lottery, I just want to note, it's a random drawing of 4 ping pong balls numbered 1 through 14 to create a 4-number combination before the lottery.
Wait, I'm stopping you at ping pong balls because I already have some trauma around this with our ping pong twerking. Okay.
Okay.
God.
and for our folks, before the lottery, 1,000 of the 1,001 possible combinations are assigned to teams based on their odds of winning. The team, this is hilarious. I'm going to keep going because I just want the party people to understand how ridiculous this is. The team who assigned combination is drawn wins the top draft pick. The assigned combination. The process is repeated to determine the other top picks. And after the first 4 are set, the remaining draft order is determined by regular season record.
I just want to know, Abby, do they have to twerk those ping pong balls out of their tissue box?
I don't know.
Is that how they do it? Because if they could add that to the WNBA lottery, that is something I want to watch.
So evidently, 14
Can you imagine
teams,
each owner having to...
That would be good. That's a good new way that every owner has to twerk in a minute to win it style ping pong challenge.
Right.
And whoever wins.
Spice this up.
Yeah, whoever wins gets the first pick. That's good. I like it.
Okay. All right. NCAA hoops. All right, to college hoops. UConn had their first true test on Friday, barely squeaking out a win against a surging Michigan team, 72-69. They had a 20-point lead, and then Michigan came back. They outscored the Huskies 18-4 in the third quarter, but then Azzi Fudd dropped a cool 31 for the W. And then, meanwhile, Notre Dame stunned number 11 USC Friday as Hannah Hidalgo hit the game winner with 1.9 seconds left. She did it in front of an all-star crowd that included WNBA stars Skylar Diggins, Kalia Copper, and Erica Wheeler, all of which abs are Notre Dame alum, sitting front row.
You
How
know
cool is that?
they went
crazy.
Come on. She must have held that for a while. Whatever shot it was, just so good.
Yeah. And if you're looking for something to watch this Thanksgiving weekend, this is fascinating. Grab those mashed potatoes and turkey legs, pull up a chair because we've got a goodie. Players Era is in Las Vegas. It's a new NIL tournament that's really, it's super interesting, shaking things up. They've done it. This is the first year for the women. They did it last year for the first time with the men. Schools earn real NIL money for competing. It goes into their collectives, not directly to the players, but the coaches get to decide how it's divided. Mm-hmm. But this is the first ever women's field, 4 teams this year. The men have jumped from 8 teams last year to 18 this year. And in 2026, the men go to 32 teams with full brackets over 3 weeks. Think about that.
Whoa.
How it's changing the landscape of collegiate basketball. And the stakes are huge. we're like talking millions in NIL money, with teams guaranteed about $1 million just for showing up, and more, of course, if you're winning. And even though the inaugural women's tournament only has 4 teams, it's like they literally dropped a Final Four right into November. So we've got UCLA, South Carolina, Texas, and Duke as the 4 teams. They play the semifinal on Wednesday. Final is on Thursday, on Thanksgiving. And then the third place match as well. So they both get 2 games. Yeah. And then they split up more prize money. So each gets $1 million, and then they split up more prize money, the teams. And I read this really long article about it. It's super interesting, actually, because you have 2 camps of like the traditional like Maui Invitational that has been going on forever in men's hoops, and it's basically shaking things up. I mean, because you look at what I was talking about, they're going to through 32 teams on the men's side next year, over 3 weeks. I mean, talk about it changing the schedule. And they felt like there was this moment in November where there's this bit of gap that they could fill, this players era group, and it's proven to be very successful. It's in Vegas at the MGM. So interesting indeed. Okay. Abs, on to NCAA women's soccer tournament.
Yeah, NCAA women's soccer, there's some upsets, and one of our own, Asia Mape, and her daughter Berkeley play for Ohio State. It's our producer. We're so pumped because Ohio State women's soccer. The team stunned the number 1 seeded Notre Dame in the second round. With 34 seconds left in double overtime. Sophomore Jaden Bonham with the game winner. OSU got some big time plays from goalkeeper Molly Pritchard, the Big Ten goalie of the year. And, you know, the Buckeyes then went on to beat Baylor this Sunday 2-1 to advance to the Elite 8, where they will take on Florida State. You guys.
And Asia last minute went out and watched Berkeley, her daughter, play, which is really cool.
I know, and we were all texting at the same time, and we're all watching.
Yeah. I have never rooted so hard for the Ohio State in my life.
It's so good.
I couldn't even believe I was like, who am I? I don't even know who I am. I was like, let's go Buckeyes!
I know. They're pulling off this this incredible run, and we hope that it keeps going for them.
We do.
The Huskies pulled off a wild one in their Sweet 16 matchup, taking out the top seed Virginia on penalties after going down a player with 10 minutes left in regulation, and then having to survive 2 full extra time periods under heavy pressure.
Against
Washington,
a really good Virginia team.
You guys,
the number 1 seed.
Washington punches their ticket to the Elite 8, and we know that that Washington has been having this incredible run since one of their own passed away. So, you know, we are very much watching this. Then next up, they're going to be playing number 11 Duke on Friday at 3 p.m. on ESPN+. Also in NCAA women's soccer, number 2 seed TCU takes on unranked North Carolina, and top seeded Stanford faces number 5 BYU in their third round matchups. Both games are happening after we finish recording this, but hopefully you've gotten a chance to check those out. God, NCAA, like there's just like nothing better than like cozy fall weather, seeing these folks freezing in the stands, watching their kids. So fun.
I know. We've got like friends playing everywhere, so it's so fun right now. That are Izzy's teammates. It's really cool. Yeah. Okay, to Winter Olympics, because that is approaching. And Michaela Schifrin just keeps on winning. So we're going to turn our attention to some of the amazing athletes as the year wraps up, and as the Milan Games are about to commence in February. We'll start talking about some of the athletes, the amazing athletes we're going to see at the Winter Olympics. Let's start with Michaela Schifrin, the American World Cup alpine skier who has the most World Cup wins of any alpine skier in history, male or female, and is considered one of the greatest alpine skiers of all time. So over the weekend, Michaela picked up her record-extending, get this, 103rd World Cup win.
What?
With another dominant slalom victory in Finland.
What?
Yeah, 103rd World Cup win. And literally with the Olympics just 3 months away, Schifrin is locked in.
She is. Did you see the run? Did you see her finishing run? She started ahead by like 0.3 and then finished by almost a full second, which in alpine skiing, that's like very far ahead.
She looks good. And she has a new podcast out, y'all. You should check it out. It's called What's the Point with Michaela Schifrin. We love ourselves some Michaela Schifrin. So we're going to try and get her on Welcome to the Party, but she's a little busy right now.
So good.
And our final party starter, party people, the U.S. women's deaf soccer team. They're in the Deaf Olympics, which is in Japan right now. They just beat Great Britain 14-0 Saturday night. 14-0 Saturday night. They are just crushing. They started with Japan, beat them, beat Australia. Now they beat Great Britain. That ensured that they are in the gold medal match on Tuesday. Let's go! USA, USA, USA! So,
Wait, what is it, Jules? We did this the other night.
I know. I think it's right?
It's like here.
I think
Like
so.
this is let's go, folks. It's you
Okay.
up and to the right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't. That looks like I'm flipping everyone off a little
I
bit.
know.
But okay.
Maybe it
I
means
know.
let's fucking go.
Which is okay, because that's what we tell them. So that's really cool. That is your party starter, and thanks to Allies for sponsoring this segment. As we know, Ally is more than a bank, and their Do It Right approach helps customers unlock their economic potential and guides their efforts. As a leading sponsor in women's sports, just like us, Ally believes that when women in sports win, we all have a reason to party. Ally Bank, a member FDIC.
Okay, Jules, working on the show has had me thinking a lot about all the years that we spent on the road.
Yeah.
And I can't express to you enough how done I am with staying in the normal hotel situation. Okay, but there was this
Agreed.
one trip I need to tell you about that
Yeah.
really sticks out. So we were in Chicago. We went for a game. It was incredible because we decided to stay at an Airbnb. And it was wonderful because there was we had no schedule. I had nothing to do. I was just going to watch.
Wait, when
a
does
game.
that ever happen?
Never.
Also? Yeah.
Never.
So
and it
nice.
was just so fun because we rented this Airbnb. It had all of these rooms, which was really important because I sleep loudly / snore. And
I
Glennon
was just going to say snore.
sometimes needs to kick me out of the bedroom and send me on my way. And so Airbnbs are really great because they offer that. And that's why I've always loved booking homes with Airbnb. It's not just because we have multiple rooms, but it's got the kitchen and the coffee machine. And it's like the
Cozy.
feeling of belonging somewhere.
it's cozy. Yeah.
So when you spent half of our careers living out of hotels, finding a real home with space to really stretch out and actually have a kitchen, most importantly for me, a cozy couch, huge. And here's something I wish I'd thought about back then. While we were traveling so much, we could have been hosting our own place
I know.
back home on Airbnb.
I know.
It's really easier than ever now, especially with the co-host network. So you can hire a local co-host to help manage everything while you're away, who creates the entire listing and handles all the reservations to the messaging the guests and helping with design and styling. They're local, so they take care of all the on-site details that would stress you out, which means you don't have to actually stress about any of the small stuff.
No,
Find
you're
a
just making
co-host.
money.
Exactly. All you need to do is find a co-host at airbnb.com/host.
Okay, Abs. As we were talking about off the top, how fun Ally House was and the activations and how different. I mean, you hadn't been to one since you said 2013.
Yeah, forever ago.
Yeah, same. And I hadn't been to one since before COVID. So I was blown away as well. Like all the activations, the Fan Fest. We did a podcast at the Fan Fest as well. It was amazing to see the Just Women Sports Party. We lasted 20 minutes. I was proud of us for that. I was really impressed. And then for the Rose Lavelle, the Lavelle family and the shots, we go over to their tailgating area.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be quick on this because we got to get to the actual game that happened and Gotham winning it all. We get over to the tailgating area and they have the shot ski out. Do you know what a shot ski is?
No.
So it's a board with all these little holes that you put the shots in. And so everyone, it's like a big ski.
Oh, it's like a literal ski.
Yeah, but it's like a big board.
Oh,
but
with the whole
it's not-
like, and there's shots
Yeah.
along it. I see. I see.
And this had like the Olympic rings on it because they do this at all the events, right? So
Are there people more fun than the Lavelles?
no,
That's amazing.
No, there's not. And so Janet was like, "Come on, you're having a shot." I was like, "Oh God!" And they have the fireball. They're pouring into all the shot glasses. So it's me, Brandy, and Janet, and Julie Edelman, who's our dear friend who used to work with P&G. And so the four of us line up, and you have to say "Go Bats" for Gotham, but I didn't say that. I said "Go Angel City." I was like, "Listen, okay, let's not get carried away."
Yeah.
Let's not get carried away. I did have my Underdogs My Ass shirt on though, thanks to Carrie.
Oh, that's sweet.
My shower. Yeah, that's the Jaden Shaw line and now shirt. So yeah, we pounded one shot with Janet, and I feel like, you know what, it might have actually helped him. Don't you think?
The tailgate shots that you guys did?
Yeah.
Oh no, that didn't help. I mean, I like the idea that it can help, but it had nothing to do with what happened on the field. You know, it's funny because I watched the whole game.
I think it was good juju.
I think it is good juju. I think when it's all added up in the end energetically, I think it does matter. But it like, there's something about championship games, and Jules, we've played in enough of them. What do you think it is? Like, what do you think the difference maker is for one team over another, winning or losing? Do you know?
Well, it's interesting because we were kind of polling everyone in our suite before the game kicked off. So, and it's like people who know this game well. Emma Hayes, Leslie Gallimore was there. She's the GM for the Seattle Reign, has coached forever, and a lot of people were picking Washington. And the Spirit. And I was like, no, I'm not picking Washington. I'm going Gotham. And they're like, you are? I was like, yeah, because of that, you have all this experience. I mean, look at how stacked they are. And yes, they didn't have a great regular season, but when you've got Rose Lavelle, Emily Sonnet, like you go down the list of players they have, Jaden Shaw, Midge Purse is back, Esther, she's won a World Cup for Spain, right? Like these moments, Jalen Howell, these moments aren't as big for them in terms of, and I know Washington Spirit has a lot of really good players as well, but I just felt you had more players with Gotham that would be able to stay calm in that moment, which is hard to do sometimes when it's such a big moment. It was packed, 18,000 people, sold out crowd at PayPal. It was really cool.
And you went to the game. Was there like pregame festivities where you even pay attention to the game, or you just like hang out with friends in the suite?
No, I was trying to pay attention, but you know, it's hard.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, let's just review like Gotham and Washington Spirit and how they actually got here, because the whole story of Gotham, I think, is fascinating as well. They came in as the 8th seed in this tournament, so they were the last seed. They knock off Kansas City Current, which, as we know, was the number 1 seed coming in. They hadn't lost at home since July of 2024. They have to go play them at Kansas City. They knock them off with a late goal from Katie Stengel in the 121st minute of extra time, right? Jaden Shaw assisted it. And then that's when you get the Jaden Shaw line, Underdogs My Ass, right? Which I love. And now a shirt. Thank you. Then in the semifinals, they knock off the NWSL reigning champions in Orlando Pride. They had to go there to play them. They're on the road again. Another late goal in the 7th minute of stoppage time, a beauty by Jaden Shaw. Then they go into the finals as these underdogs. And I mean, I don't know how you can say you're underdogs when they have as much talent as we talked about. They also have Lily Reel. They've got Jess Carter. They've got Anne-Katrine Berger. Jess Carter plays for England. Anne-Katrine Berger is the German starting goalkeeper. You have Esther, as I was talking about, the Spanish World Cup winner who scored 13 goals this year. And then they're playing against the second-ranked Washington Spirit. Of course, Rose Lavelle scores this beauty of a goal in the 80th minute. And Gotham goes on, the underdog, to win their second title in 3 years. And here's the crazy thing, Abs. I didn't know this. I knew they came in as the 8th seed, the last seed. I had forgotten when they did their NWSL title run in 2023. They were also, back then it was just 6 teams, they were also the last seed for
No
that
way.
run as well.
I had no idea. I mean, and I think it you know, a lot of what I love the idea of an underdog coming into the playoff system and them being able to make a run to win it. But I also think, you know, I love Jaden Shaw's quote, "Underdog's my ass." And yet when I was watching Rose, like Rose Lavelle is like this, she's just like the sweetest thing that can be.
She's like a unicorn. I love that woman.
And
Yes.
and I cannot believe, first of all, how calm, cool, and collected she was with her left-footed finish. I mean, it was so good because championship games are tough to score goals. Everybody's kind of fighting for their lives. Lily Reel gets into what I thought probably could have deserved a red card situation. She was sitting on a yellow. And then even though the play was very far away from the goal, it was a yellow card. It was a second yellow card. And she absolutely, in my mind, probably could have gotten. But I was like so surprised that the Washington Spirit and the entirety of the team wasn't going wild. Like that they weren't coming at the ref like, what is going on? Like, that was a red. That's another yellow. Because she literally takes a player out, and it's a rookie, right? Like Lily,
Right.
And a few minutes later, the coach takes Lily out of the game. I was
Juan
like,
Carlos was like, "Okay, you're out."
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
that-
and that's when they brought in Bernina, which then assisted on Rose Lavelle's goal, which is crazy with that nice little step over, like 4 times.
a move that I would
Brazilian.
like trip over my own feet. I'd be like, oh no, I fell. Whoopsies.
Very Brazilian. Yeah, I think also how Hirschfeld getting injured affected, obviously, right when that happened, when she was the Washington Spirit midfielder, trying to come back from that. They ended up, and literally, like, if she'd been healthy, I think she probably could have intercepted that pass to Rose Lavelle. But they put her back on the field, and then they ended up taking her off the field after that. And I hope she's okay. And also, I mean, obviously not having a full Trinity Rodman for Washington Spirit was huge. She has battled that back injury and missed a lot of the season, 3.5 months with that. And then when she comes back and she's doing really well and she's scoring goals, she wins, Player of the Month, NWSL Player of the Month honors in September, and then she gets the knee injury right after that. The day she was actually named to the U.S. Women's National Team roster, when they were also so excited to have her back. So that was a bummer. She did get 33 minutes in that final, but really couldn't find the game, and she even said that. But I think we have to give Gotham some props because their regular season was just average, really. They were 4-5-3, like in the middle of the season. Really struggled to kind of string consistent wins together. You had Rose Lavelle. You'll remember Abs was hurt. She had that ankle surgery in the early part of the year. So they didn't get her back until June or July. Tierna Davidson has been out with that ACL, so she's not back. Mitch Purse has been out. Esther had a hip injury. Gabby Portillo, another star of theirs, was out with some injury. So they had lost Lynn Biondolo, of course, to Seattle. Yasmin Ryan was gone. So they were trying to fill some of those gaps. And they got their swagger back. They got Rose back. They got Midge back. They got healthier. They got Jaden Shaw from North Carolina Courage. That was huge in September. Big. This intra-league transfer deal was worth $1.25 million, largest in the history of the National Women's Soccer League. So, and Shaw was involved in, all 3 of Gotham's playoff run goals. I think scoring in 2, assisting in another. She was huge.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And if you can get into the playoffs, especially that last playoff spot where those last 4 or 5 games matter So your whole team collective consciousness is like, it's either now or never, right? And so like you throw the throttle down and everybody is trying to fire on the same page, right? Like all cylinders go. And sometimes what you find is like those teams that are fighting for their lives for those many games leading into the playoffs, and then they just keep that energy going forward in every playoff game. And it's like, we've got nothing to lose here. And sometimes I think those are the most dangerous teams to play against, is players
for sure.
and teams that are like just like throwing whatever at the wall, seeing what sticks, and like continuing to go. And that confidence that they can build over time. You know, I mean, Rose Lavelle having been hurt and then coming on and then scoring the game winner, Jaden Shaw, like Jalen Howell, like they have so many studs on this team that all they needed was a reason to come together. And the reason that they brought on it was, we got to make the playoffs. And then it was like, well, we got to win this next game. And then it was like, we got to win this next game. And then they find themselves in the final with 10 minutes left, and Rose gets a ball on her favored left foot. It just, come on. It's just so good. Just like a really good story.
Yeah. I think they're going to want to go in last seed going forward for eternity. Like, yeah, we just go in as last seed and crush all the way through. Yeah. And all of their goals were really late too. Like, this is a team that just believed, okay, we can get it done. And can we just talk about Emily Sonnet? Oh my gosh. That woman.
She's so funny.
She's like setting all these NWSL records, like more games. I have those somewhere.
Like, how many championship games has she probably played in? A lot, right? Like, she's played on really good quality teams that have gone far. And she's such a gamer, right? Like, just watching her go down and waste time at the end of games, like that would have made my head blow right off my body if I was playing against her, because it's so frustrating playing against a really savvy player who knows about time management and is like, oh my God, my back, ow, ooh. And then she was like, but my leg, oh no, my neck, it was my neck. Oh no, it's my shoulder. And she went through this whole thing. And I was like sitting on the side, I was sitting in my living room, and I was like telling Glennon, I was like, that would drive me bonkers if I would get a red card for sure if I was on the Spirit trying to like get the ball back into play. And she's going down and she's like, no, ow, my back. Oh no, my shin guard. Oh no, oh, my shoulder. And I was like, oh. Good on you, Emily Sonnet. You played that good.
This is Sonnet's fifth start in an NWSL final, and she is the new holder of a handful of league postseason records, including appearances, starts, and minutes. The 31-year-old defender ties the league high for NWSL championship starts with her inclusion.
Champion charts.
With her inclusion in today's 11.
Yeah.
The fifth start in an NWSL final. Okay, and then Sonnet had this like sliding across, did you see this tackle? And like to stop the Spirit from, I think it was Lacey Santos, was right in front of goal. And she just, all of a sudden I was like, where did Sonnet come from? She just comes, like this superwoman comes flying across, sliding tackle. She was really good.
Yeah, she's great.
Really good. And then, did you see Ben consoling Trinity after?
That was sad.
I know.
Yeah, you just could tell Trinity she didn't have it. She wasn't ready to like, I mean, I'm sure she was trying to get as ready as she can, but it's just hard when you're coming back from an injury and you're pretending that you're fine, but that you're not. And then she gets into the game and falls on her back. And so it's just like, sometimes those games aren't meant to be, and it's sad. It's a sad time.
And back-to-back appearances in the final for Washington Spirit, and back-to-back 1-0 losses, which is tough. So she was feeling that as well.
Yeah, that's tough.
All right, well, congratulations to Gotham FC. That was fun. That was a great run by y'all, and you deserve it. So congratulations. Really fun to watch.
Oh,
fun.
Wait, yes, I knew this. I knew McCall Zerboni and Lynn Williams. I knew that they are the NWSL players with the most championships, each with 4. They are joined by Caitlin Rowland as the only player to have won 4 NWSL titles. And I hope that
Lynn
includes
Biondolo
this
or
year.
Lynn Williams, formerly Lynn Williams, yep, and McCall Zerboni.
And I knew it.
Okay.
I knew McCall. McCall was like during my time. I played with McCall, and it feels like she was always on the championship team. Like she was like the link. Her and Becky, who used to play for Florida State and used to date the PGA player, Becky Edwards. Becky Edwards was also, I feel like, always on championship, at least in the championship games.
Well done, Abigail. What's it? Pulling Becky's name out too. Really impressive. Abigail,
Yo.
break through the busiest time of the year with, and you know what I'm going to say, the brand new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus powered by Peloton IQ. Oh, God, I love this so much.
It's my new favorite toy.
Yeah. And here's why. The Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus, it's Peloton's most advanced equipment yet because it's built for runners, it's built for lifters, anyone really ready to move smarter. And that's us, clearly, because we're smart. We always want to be intentional about how we're moving our bodies, which is why I love this new Peloton, because it helps you achieve more in less time.
Jules, you want to know why I love it so much?
Yeah, why?
Because it's giving me a lot of confidence, because all I do is I keep winning.
All I do is win, no matter what. What?
I've beaten you. You're 2-0. You're 0-2. And the other thing that I really love about it is actually when I come downstairs, which is where I do a lot of my work. My family, they're all on it. They're just on it. They love it. It's like it's a whole family affair.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It helps you stay motivated. You're actually seeing progress. I feel like it's giving main character energy for me. You can also do with the Peloton IQ, which we've discovered it's genius, right? And it literally is a genius trainer living in my tread because it counts my reps. It fixes my form, even when I don't want it to. It reminds me, get your butt down. Even tells me which weights to grab, right? So I'm not guessing and hoping and all that thing. It counts for me. Bless you. So it's smarter lifts, safer training, 0 brain power required. And there's all this variety. Like you could do a 45-minute run and then you swivel the screen and you could do, a 5-minute stretch, or you could do a 5-minute, full body workout on your mat next to your tread. It's brilliant. So Peloton IQ, Abby, it gets me.
It's our favorite gift of the year.
And it gets me. It builds a personalized plan with classes and instructors that match my goals and my vibe. It's basically my coach who knows exactly what I need before I do. So let yourself run, lift, sculpt, push, and go. Explore the new Peloton Cross Training Tread Plus at onepeloton.com.
This episode of Welcome to the Party is brought to you by Ally Financial. We love that Ally is more than just a bank. They've got this do-it-right approach that shows up everywhere.
That's right, because Ally actually helps customers unlock their economic potential, all while powering the growth of athletes, fandom, and leagues across women's sports. And as we know, it's been anchored by a historic commitment to increasing visibility by, get this, spending equally on men's and women's sports media.
The best.
Ally truly does it right. And they've had official partnerships across the NWSL, WNBA, USGA, unrivaled, and drumroll please, beyond that, now that includes this podcast too. So welcome to the party, Ally.
And Ally consistently earns accolades as the best online bank, praised for its intuitive app, no monthly fees, smooth navigation, and competitive interest rates, even without minimum balances required.
And here's what we truly love. The same way as Abby was talking about that Ally puts customers first in banking, They put women first in sports, and they
right.
are literally making history with equal spending on men's and women's sports media. And that's why they're the perfect partner for Welcome to the Party. Visibility, equity, empowerment, it all connects, party people.
Whether you're here for the show or looking for a bank that truly has your back, Ally's got you covered. Ally, the bank that's your ally. Ally Bank, member FDIC.
Abigail, let's talk about finding your perfect fit. And by perfect fit, right, I'm talking better bras and just in time for the holidays. I did not know about Third Love, and I have discovered Third Love. And what I've discovered is it has you covered with bras and undies that look and feel incredible. And they've been around for over 10 years, and they're literally redefining comfort and support. And because they're offering, listen to this, thoughtfully designed bras in over 60 sizes, from AA to H, including exclusive half cup sizes. I didn't know that either, that you could do a half cup size. And their bras are made with high quality materials, innovative details like thermoregulating fabric, thank you, to keep you cool, smoothing designs for a seamless look, because no one wants that bra that's underneath your shirt and you're seeing it. I've had plenty of those. And options for lift and added support. And I'm telling you, y'all need these bras in your life. It's like night and day. So right now, during their Black Friday sale, you can shop their entire collection for up to 60% off. I will say it again. Right now, during their Black Friday sale, you can shop their entire collection for up to 60% off. Plus, you spend $135 and you'll get an extra $25 off. Perfect for holiday outfits, or even better, gift yourself a little comfort this season. Why not? This sale won't last forever, party people. So head to thirdlove.com and find your perfect fit today. You won't regret it.
So Glennon is terrible at keeping track of her contacts. Every time I open the drawer, I'll see one lonely lens and think, yes, future Glennon, is she going to be able to handle this? Spoiler, probably not. I don't know. That's why I finally switched us to 1-800-CONTACTS. And honestly, I wish I had done it years ago. They've made the whole process unbelievably easy. The exact contacts my doctor's prescribes delivered right to our door. Fast, free shipping on every order. And if something's off, they have free returns, free exchanges, and even free torn lens replacements. It's like that they thought of every annoying thing about wearing contacts and essentially fixed it. And the big one for me, they're the only major retailer that lets you renew your contact lens prescription online with their express exam. So you don't have to go to the doctor. It takes less than 10 minutes, and you get a doctor-issued prescription you can use to buy your contacts. You can renew an expired prescription if you see clearly with your current lenses. For someone like Glennon or you, strong prescription, easily annoyed by errands, 1-800-CONTACTS has genuinely made our lives easier. Getting contacts doesn't have to be a hassle. Let 1-800-CONTACTS get you the contact lenses you need right now. Order online at 1-800-CONTACTS.com or download the free 1-800-CONTACTS app today.
Okay, party people. Congrats to Gotham. I don't understand how the Lavelle family doesn't have a Fireball sponsorship yet, but they're going to get there, I hope. And party people, if you want to watch all of the fun that happened over the NWSL weekend, you need to get on that YouTube
They're
channel.
They're going to want to.
Yeah, you're gonna want to see some of the minute to win it's, and Julie, of course, losing again. Welcome to the party YouTube channel.
You third personed yourself. You couldn't even say I. You're like, Julie.
I can't even say it. I am a loser.
Yeah.
And click that little bell icon so you get updates when new episodes go live.
Yeah, and we really read and appreciate so much. And Oh,
Let's see what the update is.
oh yeah. Anytime you rate or you leave a comment, also subscribe to podcasts on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And also, Jules, be sure you guys just got to follow us on TikTok and Instagram. We are really bringing good content out into the world. You just go to Welcome to the Party Show. That's where Julie, Billy, and I will bring the party straight to your feed. So you can also, by the way, email us at partypeoplequestions@gmail.com. Shout out to our friend. What's the number, Jules? What's the number?
Kate Diaz, yes. Okay, but we are at almost 800 5.0 stars. And we said we would get to 1,000 by Thanksgiving. We have time, party people. We have 4 days. 2 days by the time this airs. 3 days. 2 days.
I wonder.
It's going to be tight.
I wonder if
you said we're get there by Christmas. I'm going to lose again.
You are going to lose again.
God.
Yeah.
Come on, party people. Get in there and rate us. Give us 5 stars. We're at 5.0 right now with 791. We got to get to 1,000 by Thanksgiving.
Come on.
That was what I thought.
We can do this.
We can do
I think by
this.
Christmas.
Leave a comment. We love the comments.
Yeah, we
They're
read them
so
all,
adorable.
you guys. It's like, it's what we do when we're feeling sad.
Yeah, it's
We
really
appreciate
cute.
it so much. All right, you guys, we love you so much. Party people, hands in. Let's do this.
Let's do
USA on 3.
this.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
USA. Oh!
Welcome to the Party is an independent production brought to you by Treat Media. Treat Media makes art for humans who want to stay human. Silver Tribe is our production partner, and you can also watch our full conversations on the Welcome to the Party YouTube channel and follow us at Welcome to the Party Show on Instagram and TikTok.